Good morning, folks. Welcome back to John Joville. It is our City Skylines 2, episode 2. So, I feel like I got, like the general getting into the city, getting out of the city kind of thing sorted. For the most part, I do kind of obviously want to change it, expand it, build intersections, etc. We've got electric going, sewage going, water going. We've got some industry, I'm starting to put in some healthcare. We've got some residential, that kind of stuff. So I'm not doing horrendously. It could be a lot worse, but it could be a lot better. So I was kind of getting like a little bit annoyed over this little parking situation, if yous remember. So it seems like everyone and their uncle is just using all these car parking spaces. And I don't really know how to set like rules for it per se. I don't even think that you can. I did actually say at the end of episode 1 I was going to go look it up and see if you could. I didn't. I forgot. Because it has been a couple of days since recording episode 1 and episode 2, so keep in mind the plan with the recorded YouTube series are that I'm going to record 4 episodes and then start releasing them, and then no more will be recorded unless it does well. So you're guaranteed that you're going to be getting episode 1 to 4 here, and then after that it's unknown. So I am kind of questioning if I should redo this, or maybe I should start making everywhere kind of like this, and everywhere has a little bit of parking, just to again take the edge off, the weight off here. So there is two-way streets like this, but they only have 2 lanes, whereas this is a 4, I think. So it's 2 lanes, but plenty of parking. It would be great if there was, 4 lanes, plenty of parking. But let me see about replacing it, just in case it actually does. Why won't it actually build? How is it an invalid shape? That's annoying. Because it is slightly wider. I can't relocate these, can I? No. That's annoying. Jesus, that's fucking terrible. I definitely don't want any parking happening in the main area when we come in. It'll mainly be here. And here. And here. So I might have to like de-zone these. Maybe not D-zone then, just do that. Why won't it actually fucking place it? Do not understand. I don't really like how that looks though. That does look like I'm trying to build a car park. I don't mind the parking situation here. Is there an undo button? I can just undo all of that. I don't think so. I might actually want to put like a wee Jupiter, like a turning circle at the end here. I think it'd be cute. So I'll just have a standard 2-lane road here then, I think. Like I did. And then a wee turny-warny at the bottom, maybe. So I had... some retail. And then it was low density waterfront here. Don't even know if something will fit in there, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. Oh yeah, they will. Okay. Really doesn't solve my traffic issue. Considering. So like everyone and their uncle is going up this way. So maybe what I need to do is get rid of these and make the 2-way. So you just can all find somewhere else to go. So 2-way with parking on both sides. Like that. The only issue is it's still single lane up there. Which I don't like. I don't think that's going to end up making any difference. I think I have to have something like this. And then I do need to keep like little parking areas. Like maybe I'll have like a little parking zone here and a wee parking zone here. And these people are just gonna have to fend for themselves, I guess, or like walk all the way up and walk all the way down. It is what it is, because that's just bothersome, and I really, 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 really hate loads of traffic. I really do. It doesn't have to be one way. Why is it one way? Well, I suppose you're gonna have 2 up and 2 down anyway, aren't you? So is it gonna be the same with this one? If I just replace this? Don't think it's gonna let me. I think that's probably like my biggest downfall when it comes to this game, is I spend a lot of time faffing over roads and then I fuck everything else up like this. I really don't want to demolish my health center though. Because it has the extension on it too. I wonder if I can like fit it around here. We're still gonna be overlapping. That's okay, I can like redo all this. There's probably a way simpler way of doing this, and I'm just making this as difficult as possible for myself, and I really shouldn't be. Which sounds about right, to be honest. Okay. So can this get replaced? Why won't it replace, though? Like, it absolutely should just do it. And to be fair, this is all one way. So this should still all be one way too. At least, you know, to here, because doing a U-turn here is just stupid. I don't get that. Why is that not clicking? I still feel like here is going to be a really bad choke point. So I need to sort of figure out what I'm doing with that. Oh, why can't it be flushed? That's annoying. Ooh, would a roundabout help? What's this? I wonder if a roundabout would help here. Better water delivery? Is that gonna make it go? Is that gonna make it go faster? People really can't be parking there. No, because now we're getting all choked up because everyone's fucking jibber jabbering. I need to put these zones back in like real bad. These are all really gonna be waterfront, other than the fact that I'm gonna have some retail. So I've got retail here and retail here, so we'll have some waterfront here. I actually don't want to put any retail there at all. Are these not waterfronts? And I've been a dummy. It is waterfront, okay. Right, so I think the medium housing at the minute, I'm just gonna maybe just build like a medium district here, parking and such. Maybe have, ooh, large village. I did say I was going to go for, was it intersections? And something else? Well, I'm definitely doing intersections. I think that's important. I'm gonna need that. That also might be helpful. I have only 1 point left. Yeah, I think we'll go for dead people stuff. I think this is all going to be kind of like my industry, that kind of stuff. And again, like, you know, we'll be going on to buying more. How do I buy the tiles? How do I buy the tile thingies? Is it like in here somewhere? I ain't gotta look at that. Oh, it's these. There we go. Duh. Yeah, so I think I would go like all the way this way. And I would have like literally seafront housing all along this side. Keep that country road then. And then I would have maybe like fishing or something here or whatever. Something like that. Now, part of me wants to just redo this whole intersection part. Because, you know, I suck. God, that looks really complicated. Why won't it rotate? There we go. So what are you? You're like... Okay, that's for like seriously going 900 million different directions. What about that one? Ooh, mama. I don't know how I feel about these now. They look pretty complicated. I think I'm good how I am for now. Big underground parking could be very helpful. What is this? The retail. So how does someone actually get there though? Well, to be fair, if they lived up here, they can go down round about here. And then if they live there, they can go down that way. Again, it might be a little obstructive. So they're all waterfronts. So we've got residential. Waterfront there. We have a little bit of retail here. So we'll do something like that. Then we'll get our medical clinic in. Try to see if I can fit them upgrades on each side again. Oh, there it is. Right, so can I... fit it there? Still have a little bit of room. Nope, too much. Damn it. Perfect. Okay, so they should be able to cater to a lot more now. That's fine. So they really should all have their own means of parking. Then I think I'll do something here. Another group there. So again, like if you live here, you've got access to... Doesn't it... I think it tells... Yeah. Does it not tell you like it's... I don't know, range or something? Oh, they got a doggy. Like, where is that? It tells you, like, the range and what... Kind of like that. The way, like, obviously it's all red because it doesn't cater to that area. So, right, that's all green. So everyone here is looked after. So the healthcare availability is very high. Its capacity is 150, so as long as there's not more than like 150 people living in that area, yeah, we'll be fine. I don't really understand this. So do you need both or just one? I'm honestly not sure. I think it's more so when the graveyard, like, people like having the graveyard or whatever, you know, they can go see, like, their dead loved ones, whatever, whatever. But it only holds 5,000, so at some point it's going to get full. So you can upgrade it. Oh, not all what I meant to do. I think I'll put it in the back because this is such a main stretch of road. Actually, no, I would rather... I would rather it be... Okay. I mean, it doesn't look fantastic, but... You know, it is what it is. Look at all the hearses all lined up. It's so in-depth, I love it. So it needs 27 employees and has 1. You're appalled at the healthcare? Well, we don't have that many employees, do we not? Efficiency is a 99% though. I think I put that over here somewhere, didn't I? It's a landfill. So this is generally garbage. But you can have a recycle center instead, or as well as. So I think it's more like that's general rubbish, but then if some of it is accidentally mixed in and it should be recycled, then it gets recycled. And this is the stuff that's for recycling. I'm not 1,000,000% sure on that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sweet. We're Grand Village. An automated parking garage that uses elevators to lift and stack vehicles in small slots on top of each other that saves plenty of street level space. I don't know, I'm cool with the underground for now, like. I do want nuclear. at some point. But I think maybe I'll save up the 8, 12, 14 for that. Hospital probably would be a good shout. It's handy. I think for now I'm good on these. Did I not get roundabouts? That's a bit weird. Maybe we'll start... Oh, no, I want to work towards solar. Yeah, get some solar. They could be fun to play around with. What's the purple? Offices? Oh, Jesus. So I'm gonna get another little road in here. What I might actually do is bulldoze this one. Ah, shit. Quit building. And then have smaller streets. Coming off them like so. And just fill these with industry buildings. What was the terrible angle? Right. So this is just gonna be my whole like industry zone. For now. So do I have I don't have that. Yeah, I didn't get that. So I wanna keep like space down here for that. Or like maybe like right behind that shit. So generally the rest of it is okay to be industry. Probably like half of that. So the way, like, with the wind direction, you can see, like, the wee arrows. Like, all this pollution and, you know, noise and smelliness and, you know, whatever should really be going that way. And shouldn't be bothering any of our residents. So we should be absolutely fine for the short foreseeable. With our industry stuff, simply because like when that goes, you know, that's fine, but then we shouldn't really need much more because we're also not going to have the staff until I build up the residentials a bit more. I really don't like having things like at the end of like junctions, or like people trying to like get off a roundabout and then do another turn like right here. I don't like that. I kind of already did that here, so I definitely don't want to add to the problem by having it there. That's all waterfront housing. We've got retail there, and there. So maybe I want to put some retail here. Then I think I'll just put in a smidge more there and keep here open. Like so. And then, because there's retail there, I think I'll put in more low density here. Schools usually generate a lot of traffic. Don't feel like that's smart, so I'll put it here. So the capacity is 400 for this elementary school. There's only 9 eligible children that can go there. I don't know if you can upgrade it, can you? Yeah. So there could be 1, 2, 3 extensions built on this. Maximum. So what I can do is move this to the back of that. The extensions really won't be used for a very long time. I don't know how big that is. How big is that? Does it not show me how big it is? Right, okay, I'm gonna need more space around this then. Well, I'm kind of already happy with the changes and the upgrades, you know, that I have made. We've got 18 employees here. We've got 9 employees here. Oh, I like that though. So it like caters to like a specific amount of houses. At the minute, yes, it does have to go quite far. Cool. Do we not? Would we not then also have to do here too, or just the whole fucking tile? Can I not like make another district? How did I get rid of it? There we go. Right. So we're gonna have a district here, which is going to be our medium density area. And then this is going to be, I mean, our low density. And then we're going to have our medium density over here for now. And then we're going to have our industrial area as well. And then our random fucking area, which is shite over here. I did not know you could do this. So we have Blackwood Bourne, Bird Song Garden, Cedar Croft, and Madison Grove districts. So I need you to cater to all of them. I need you to cater to all of them. All right. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Definitely have a higher demand for high school and stuff than the elementary school, but it is what it is. Can be upgraded with an extension showing a children's clinic and playground. Can be upgraded with 3 extension floors and a playground. So that's just alright bigger, but it doesn't have a children's clinic. Do you need a children's... Is a children's clinic for special needs students or no? I don't understand the difference, I'm not gonna lie. People are happy-ish. Lack of environment, high crime, lack of unreliable healthcare. Well, yeah, the staff isn't going to be fantastic. Yeah, we only got 17. You'll be fine. And then you're all crying out for educated workers. I mean, my traffic seems to be doing better, but that's because there isn't as many people here anymore. I'm gonna go for retail here. And I'm gonna go for a good chunk of houses here and maybe some sort of little police station. I'm gonna assume it needs fucking upgrades though. A helipad. Cool. Too noisy? You gonna complain about being too noisy? I don't give a fuck. And then maybe we'll do a firehouse opposite it as well. So I kind of want them to be... Oh no. You have to go up that way. So yeah, I want to move you. Let's put you up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So... It's more so I just want them to have quick access. So for them, if they come out, you know, if they need to go, whoa, you know, they can get, you know, here quite quick. The only issue is that they would have to go all the way up and round, because that's not a two-way, for example. I think my next points I do want to put into that elementary school. Oh, how do I... Huh? Because it said it was unlocked. Progression notes, sports parks. Here? Right. And then I do have new electricity. So huge battery banks store electricity that can be used to negate the problems caused by blackouts and spikes. Whoa! That thing is fucking huge. Holy shit. Photovoltaic cells generate electricity from sunlight. It is stored in batteries during the daytime, fed to the network during the nights. As power is generated from sunlight alone, power output depends on the weather, but the plant also does not produce any ground or air pollution. It can be upgraded with a backup battery and advanced tracking system, high voltage. But what the hell? That thing is fucking humongous. Holy shit! Oh my god, it's like 1.5 million as well. Woo! I think I'm trying to go way too fast here. Jesus, yeah, I knew there was going to be a time where there was also going to start crying out for staff. Jesus Lord. I have the elementary school here. I'll do a couple of more of them. And then maybe... I don't understand the difference here. This one gets an extension wing and gymnasium. Extension wing, children's clinic, playground. I don't know. Don't think I'm going to have space on this side to do the upgrades for there. So what I might actually do is build a street off here. Make more use of this space in there. I'm so sorry. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe even just joining them together. We'll see for now. So if I go for the small high school, where does it extension wings go? All around? Right, okay. It's not actually attached to it. Don't know if I don't think I can fit another one in there. Can I turn snapping off? Not sure if they're attached or no. So what's that actual capacity then? 800? So 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. City High School's 800. But you can then have more extensions as well. So is that the same with the elementary? So 400. 500, 600, 700. Yeah, okay. So these are all going. It's actually just not worth having the smaller one and building it up. Well, why are you facing the wrong way then? Because I had snapping off. That would make sense. That does look kind of cool, not gonna lie. So you can build how many extension floors? Just the one? But you can still have 2,000, so yeah, that would make sense. And the playground doesn't, the courtyard playground doesn't actually take up space. That is so cute. Not really elementary school friendly, like, but that's my opinion. What are these? These are retails, yes. Let me just put you there instead. Alright. Our education system is so amazing. Happy days. So, you've got some retail, some houses, our clinic, retail houses, fire, retail houses, our graveyard. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like I've significantly upgraded and improved. You know, our population has gone up, you know, generally. I need to definitely be putting in some work with that. I also need to then have a little office district, which could very well just be like in and around here. The only issue with that is the forestry. I might also just go ham here before we end the episode and get all of these. I definitely want to make a beeline towards over here for a big industry section, but I also am trying to work my way towards that as well. So I think I definitely want all my industry to be in this corner. So I'm gonna that's 20. Maybe I'll work my way from the bottom up. Like this. Damn, you can't see a fucking thing here today. Good lord. Well, it is summer, to be fair. Yeah, so I think I'll have like a big massive industry section down here. So I'll do like all that wood stuff here. I'll move all that from there. I'll move all of this down to here. Maybe have some farming and stuff as well. And I need to maybe have like a big highway specifically for what's that then? Oh. Yes, maybe I'll have like my forestry like tucked down here, like my farming tucked down here. All like my fishing, and then maybe I'll have like a residential area kind of like above it, so everyone who kind of works here lives like in that area, if that makes sense. I don't really know if that's something that like I don't think I can be like, yo, where do you work? Keller family, so there's just you. You're only moving in, this is where you work. I don't then think I can be like, oh, let me like boot him out of that house and be like, oh, like you work down in the industry section down here, so I'm gonna place you work like living down here. I don't think that's really something I'm able to do. But then also I need to keep an eye on like my wind and things like that, so I can start getting them solar panels in, and then maybe our money can actually look normal because my monthly balance is terrible. Because I'm just upgrading things like straight away and stuff, you know. But we'll see. I think this is a really good place to end the episode. Like I said, any comments and stuff that are left on the videos, I'm not really going to be able to like implement any of your advice until after episode 4, because I'm just going to plow on through ahead recording episode 1 to 4. But if there's anything that I'm doing like superly duperly wrong, I can tell that I'm already making certain things harder for myself. I'm just going a bit nuts, going a bit ham. But that is me. That's what I do. And on that note, folks, have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.